Hi everyone, I will introduce to you my innovation that I name it as a Cogen2Co. It is a cogeneration designer software. It is a built-in calculator that serves as a tool for the plant owner and plant designer to initiate biomass cogeneration plant project. Before that, let me explain to you what is cogeneration system. It is a process that produces heat and power simultaneously. It is usually installed in the industry. So through the biomass cogeneration system, the system will use biomass fuel to generate a steam by the combustion system, and then the surplus steam will be used to generate electricity using a prime mover, which is steam turbine. Okay, so let me show you how to start with the Cogen2Co. So first you go to the login page, and then you need to input the username, and then input the password, then click the login button. Okay, so here is the first page of the Cogen2Co. So this is the logo for Cogen2Co, and then you can move to the next page on next sheet, data sheet. Here the user can see the schematic diagram for the flow superstructure of the system from the upstream, which is the supply chain stage, and then up to the transportation of the fuel to the plant. So the downstream of this structure is referring to the cogeneration system itself. So here on the right is the example of the optimal flow of cogeneration system that is referring to the oil pump cogeneration system. So after you use the Cogen2Co, then you can come up with the mass and energy balance structure like this, right? And then here is the introduction of the Cogen2Co, where the user can read on the details for every component in the Cogen2Co. All right. So here is the description for each worksheet in this software that consists of the basic information, and then the steam generation system components, and then the power generation component, steam distribution system component, operation and maintenance, and finally the economy worksheet. All right. So first, the user can enter the specification of their boiler. So for example, here we input the boiler capacity 300 ton per hour. So boiler parameter referring to the pressure of the boiler, which is 30 bar. Temperature of the high pressure steam, 30 degree. No, sorry, 250 degree. HP steam pressure 30, and the efficiency of boiler, for example, 85%. Efficiency of steam turbine 90%. The steam turbine capacity, for example, 100 kW. The electricity demand of the boiler components, for example, 450 kilowatt. Electricity demand for steam turbine, for example, 400 kilowatt. and demand for the office, for example 300. Then you can save the details. So the result from the interface will be shown here at the Excel view. Alright, then you can move to the next worksheet, which is the details for the steam generation, which here you can see the fuel data table, and then here is the steam generation table. Then here the software will provide a net heating value for the user to choose, and then we can enter data here. So you can see the types of fuel that can be input is 3 types, which is EFB, nasal fat fiber, and the pump kernel shell. So for example, I want to calculate for the empty fruit punch or the EFB. So I can input here fuel amount. So let's say my cogeneration require 45 ton per hour of EFB and the net heating value. So here we can refer to the provided NHV. So for EFB 15590 cost of fuel. Okay, according to the supplier price. So here I put 20 ringgit per ton, and total operation of my boiler is like 12 hours. And then to generate the steam generation, we require steam generation data, which here I require boiler feed water. So 3 ringgit per meter cube. Boiler efficiency, I use 85%, and the HP state enthalpy around 207,550. So the enthalpy for the boiler feed water is, for example, 440. Then we can click on the calculate button, and then the amount of steam generated from the system will be appeared below. And here is the annual fuel consumption in ringgit Malaysia. Alright, so then we can save the interface, and the results will be displayed on the Excel worksheet. Alright, same goes to the next worksheet. Here is for the power generation, and the same process. So you can enter the data here, and then you can got the electricity generation or the power generation here. Alright, so then you can move on to the distribution system. Same here, you need to enter the piping data, and then you click the calculate button here. Then you can click save, and the result will be displayed on the worksheet here as well. Alright, then another worksheet that we have is the operation and maintenance. So the same process to enter the data. You click the button here, and it will appear like this. Then you provide the information, then you calculate, then it will appear here the results. When you click save, also the result will appear in the worksheet. And finally, here is to calculate the overall cost or the economic results for the system. Then you need to input the data, and also this the same process. The results will be displayed here. on the worksheet. Okay, I think that is the simple instruction to use Cogen2Co.